Where do you get your morality from, and please explain your morality?
I've developed my morality from a lot of sources throughout my life. I think that I learned about the golden rule from my mother.
Why do you accept evolution? Explain how you came to your conclusions.
We can see microevolution, and the preponderance of the fossil record supports the claim that microevolution leads to macroevolution. So that's why.
What is the meaning and purpose of your life?
The Tao that can be explained is not the true Tao.
What is the greatest thing you have ever done for others?
I've been a good person. I've caused society relatively little trouble, and thus I've made countless lives better.
Would you kill for atheism?
No,
Why are you an atheist and consider your position valid?
because I lack evidence that supports the hypothesis that God exists.
If you died and discovered a God existed, what would you say to he, she, or it? What religion is the most dangerous in your eyes today and in the past?
The one with the most followers.
Name 3 peaceful religions you have no issue with.
You assume that there are at least 3.
What would it take to believe in a God?
If there is a God, she knows what it would take.
Would the world be a better place without religion?
If we could replace them with more rational social mechanisms, yes.
How do you feel about government and politics?
Government should be completely secular.
If you could go back in time and kill Hitler/Stalin as babies so they will never kill the millions in the future, would you do it if time travel was possible?
No! Changing the past would cause enormous ramifications, not to mention the immediate paradox.
Why is stem cell research so important?
For the same reason penicillin was important, it will help improve the lives of people.
Is abortion evil?
Nope.
What would the circumstances need to be for you to approve of torture as an individual?
This is the hardest question you've asked. See, on one hand, torture obliterates any claim to ideals you might have concerning human rights. But on the other, there are situations where it may be the most pragmatic thing to do. It boils down to a decision between one's ideals and realism, and I would have to be there to really be able to judge.
Should we try to save animals from going extinct?
I think that humans should be mindful of our impact on the other species, but we should not get in the way of natural extinction.
Do you approve of capital punishment? Explain.
No. Part of me wants to, but our justice system is just too imperfect. When we're 99% sure of someone's guilt, then maybe I'll revisit this, but right now we're too far short of that.
Do you believe in aliens, ghosts, spirits, souls, any supernatural forces?
I'm open to the possibility, but none of it makes rational sense. In fact, most of it seems to be geared towards bilking people out of their money.
Would you sacrifice yourself for a loved one, with the chance you may end up in hell for being atheist?
Would I sacrifice myself for a loved one? Yeah.
Explain in detail the process of death.
Biological functions in our bodies cease, and the brain no longer processes information. The brain is the organ that determines what you remember, how you think, and essentially who you are. So once it goes, so do you.
22, and this is a tricky one. Have you ever been dead?
That is a good question. Well, during most of my existence, I have been dead.